Good morning, children. Welcome to your SST class. In today's class, we will learn lesson number 1, parallels and meridians. Before we learn about parallels and meridians, it is important to know something about globes and map. The earth is spherical in shape. Like a ball, it is round, but is slightly flat from top and bottom. Without any point of reference, it is difficult to locate places on it. To understand the location of a place on the surface of the earth, we need to know certain points or lines as reference. For example, if I ask you to go to your friend's house to a new place, it will be difficult for you to know the address without any reference point or any popular landmark. If you know any popular landmark near your friend's house, for example a popular cinema or a shop or any other landmark, it will be easy for you to trace out his or her address. Similarly, if we know some points on earth or map, it is easy for us to locate a particular place. Now you can see a few lines on the globe and the map. What is a globe? A globe is a man-made model of the earth. And what is a map? A map is a flat picture of the earth. Okay, now we can find some lines on this. Now can you see the top of the globe? This is called the North Pole, and the bottom is called the South Pole. We indicate it as NP and SP. There is an equator that goes midway and divides the earth into two equal halves. Okay, this line is an imaginary line. It is called equator and it is situated at the 0 degree. All right, now children, there are few more lines which you can see. First of all, let us see the 4 directions: north, south, west and east. Okay, this E indicates east. All right, now children, there are few lines on the globe which runs from east to west, like this, and few lines run from north to south. It is very much clear in the map but not on the globe. Now these lines are called the lines of longitude and latitude. Now let us see it on the map. Let us try to see it on the map. Okay, see the map. In the map you can see a few lines that are vertical, like this. These are the vertical lines. These lines are called the lines of longitude, okay, or the meridians. Now few lines are horizontal that are parallel. Can you see? These are called the lines of parallels or latitudes. Now all these lines together make some squares and rectangles on the map. What is this? This is called a grid. These squares and rectangles on the map are called a grid. In this slide, we will learn about parallels. Parallels or the latitudes of parallels are imaginary circles drawn around the earth, as you can see in the picture. These parallels are called parallels because they never cut each other. Okay, the parallels of latitude run from east to west direction. They run from east to west, as I have already shown you in the previous slide also. These are the main 4 directions. Okay, so The parallels, they run from east to west. Therefore, these lines are the lines of parallels, and you can call them the lines of latitudes. Alright, so these which I have highlighted with red color are the lines of parallels. Okay, they always run from east to west. The equator, which is at the 0 degree, this equator is the longest parallel. This equator is the longest parallel. The equator divides the earth into two equal halves, that is the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Now the part that lies above the equator, this is called the northern hemisphere, and the part that lies below the equator is called the southern hemisphere. Children, the parallels or the lines of latitudes decrease in size or become shortened as they move away from the equator. The parallels are numbered from 0 to 90 degree north and south. Now you can see in the picture as well, the parallels are decreasing in size when they are moving towards the north pole. You can see this equator is the longest parallel, but when it is moving towards the north pole, the circle is becoming small. So their size decrease when these parallels move towards the pole, either the north pole or the south pole. We can see the size of these parallel lines decreasing. Okay, therefore it is said that the parallel decrease in size or become shortened as we move away from the equator. Now when we move away from the equator, either we go towards the north pole or we go towards the south pole. All right, then the parallels are numbered from 0 to 90 degree north and south. So from here, from 0 till 90 degree, these parallels are numbered either in the north direction or in the south direction. The equator is at the 0 degree. It divides the earth into two equal halves. The portion above the equator is called the northern hemisphere, and the portion that lies beyond or below the equator is called the southern hemisphere. Children, in this slide we will learn about the 5 important parallels on earth. Apart from the equator, north pole 90 degree north and south pole 90 degree south, there are 4 other important parallels. These are Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn and Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle, including the equator. These 4 are the important parallels on earth. Okay, now let us zoom the diagram and see. You can see the longest parallel equator at the 0 degree. Now let us move towards the north pole and see the other important parallels or lines of latitude. So another is Tropic of Cancer at 23.5 degree north and Arctic Circle at 66.5 degree north. When we move towards the south, we see the Tropic of Capricorn at 23.5 degrees south and the Antarctic Circle at 66.5 degree south. So these are the main 5 important parallels on earth. Children, as the topic is quite new to you all and was a bit lengthy, therefore I have divided this topic into two parts. Please do see the second video as well to know about meridians, and I request you to kindly read page number 1 and 2 of your SST book to know more about parallels. Thank you for your kind attention.